What's going on, people? It is Art. There we go. Force of habit. What's going on, people? Welcome to 137 Works. And I know, you're probably wondering what the hell. Like, that probably sounds really strange after 4.5 years of what's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish. I decided to rebrand the channel, and I've been thinking about this for like half a year, probably close to a year now. It stemmed mainly from when I was posting on Reddit under my Irish Gunner HD Reddit username. I was always getting comments in the /r/soccer subreddit about people being like, wait, you support Tottenham, because again, I would post about supporting Tottenham in the English Premier League, but you have a Gunner username. And the more I got that comment, and if you don't know, basically, long story short, the Gunners is the nickname for Arsenal, who are Tottenham's like biggest rival in the league. We kind of live like a couple of miles from each other. The stadiums are a couple of miles from each other and that kind of thing. And yeah, so I was just getting that comment a lot, and it just kind of clicked with me. I was like, yeah, like I realised at the time it made sense because I was terrible with coming up at usernames. And basically, Irish Gunner HD was, I'm Irish, I play Battlefield mainly, like at the time, and my videos were in HD. So that's literally just where it came from. Irish, pew 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 Gunner, and videos in HD. But yeah, like I've been looking and been thinking about a rebrand for ages, and I'd come up with a load of different designs, a load of different names. Zenki Shots was one of them. Zenki is in the S14 for the car aspect. Shots is in the game, like the shooter aspect. Because obviously on my channel I do mostly car games and shooter games. But yeah, so I was struggling for ages and ages and ages and ages, and I was trying to think of something. I was trying to come up with a design that I liked. And just out of nowhere, kind of one day it occurred to me that, like, do you know that kind of thing where you see, like, say for example, like a yellow VW Beetle or like Volkswagen Beetle or Bug or whatever. Like you see something, or you see like just something, and then once you see it all the time. There's a particular word for it, and I can't remember what that word is right now. But I got that with 1337, obviously elite, but just like 137. Like the time, I would check the time and it'd be 11:37 in the morning, or the evening it'd be 1:37 in the afternoon, or at night it would be like I'd pause a video and it'd be at 1 minute and 37 seconds. I would like I've taken pictures, like the IP address on my gun in work was like 1.486.137.5, like just things that would stand out to me all the time. And it just kind of clicked with me that, yeah, like that's like, I should make it a thing. I should make that, like, take that on board and be like, yeah, there's obviously something in this. The more I looked into it, the more I realised, like, the likes of, like, oh, what are the lucky numbers and unlucky numbers, if you believe in luck and that kind of thing? Well, 13 and 7, 137. All these just kind of weird, deep things kind of started happening, and shallow things as well, but like the likes of that, just kind of stood out to me. And I was like, yeah, 137. You'll notice, strangely enough, my first video in like a month, which was my first old school video, like where I just had a gameplay and I talked over, like commentated over on a topic. That video was 13 minutes and 37 seconds long. Like, it happens a lot, and it's something that I run into a bunch. So about 4 or 5 months ago, I settled on 137 Works, or 137 Works. In my head, I always want to say 137 because obviously it's the letter 1 and then 37. But it's 137. It's 137 because if it's 137, then that cancels out the 13 and the 7. So just 137. So that's what I settled on. Now, then it took ages because, and this also contributed to the slowdown on the channel, because while I wasn't being like particularly interested in making videos about certain topics that I was reading and stuff like that, I knew that I had this Assetto Corsa montage that I uploaded 2 days ago now, I think. I knew that I had that in the works, but the intro had 137 Works in it. As you've seen, if you've seen it, I'll leave a link below if you haven't. I had the intro where the car does a backwards entry and like slides through the 137 Works, and that fades out. I didn't want to change that. I did want to put in Irish Gunner HD. I wanted to put in 137 Works. And yeah, so that was being held up by that. I had to come up with the channel art and all that kind of stuff, and the rebrand for all that kind of stuff to make that video work. And I just between work and being tired and just frankly and honestly being lazy, I just didn't get around to do any of the channel work. Now, you see the logo that I have now, that's, again, being a part of who I am as a person. I write graffiti, I do tags and pieces and tropes and stuff like that. I came up with this kind of like cool straight letter down at an angle kind of 137 thing. And I knew that was the logo basically that I was going to go with. I just didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to like put it into an actual thing that I can make happen and appear on the channel without like just taking a picture of a piece of paper with my phone and using that as a terrible like logo. So eventually I kind of copped on and realized, oh wait, like 5 years ago, I learned the technique for taking a picture of something on your phone, and then transferred it into Photoshop and then like deleting everything else out. So that's basically what I did. I took a piece of blank white paper, I got a marker, and I wrote that 137 logo as cleanly as I could and in the best shape that I could. And so that's what you see. So on my channel header and the little logo in the top left corner of my channel header, that's my physical handwriting. And I just basically brought it into Photoshop, brightened the contrast, brightened the brightness, until it was basically black and white. Deleted everything else, all the excess stuff like that, and just selected just that thing and made it its own like little PNG image that I could use. And then that's basically it. Once I crossed that hurdle, I uploaded the video. I think I uploaded the video first. But I uploaded the video first, announcing the name, changed all the channel artwork, changed my Twitter, changed my Tumblr. Again, links to all those will be in the description. Oh, I did not change my description. Good call, Brian. I do need to update my description. My like by default, my channel description says follow me on Twitter at IrishGunnerHD. I will have to change that. But yeah, so that's basically it. I thought I should explain it. Obviously, for people that know me, they know me as Irish. I'll still go by Irish. I don't want people to call me like 137 or whatever like that. So I'll still be like, if I was to make my channel intro like, what's going on, people? Welcome to 137. It is Irish. I could do that, but obviously I wanted to keep the intro as snappy as possible. So from now on, here on out, it'll be what's going on, people. Welcome to 137, and today we are 137 Works, and today we have this and the other. About the name itself, 137 Works. If you're wondering, there's like a kind of Japanese kind of way of having, like, if you have a car garage where you kind of fix cars or do drift cars or whatever, or race cars or whatever, they have it like it'd be like, take for example Team Burst or something like that. Now this isn't an actual case for you drifters out there, you know this isn't the actual case, but say for example Team Burst, they'll call themselves Team Burst Works, or like something along those lines, like Team Orange Works or whatever like that. It's just it's like basically short for workshop in my head. Like it's kind of like, this is my place that I come to present my stuff that I've worked on. Like I work on it, this is me presenting my works, so this is 137 Works. So that's the full title. Again, I could have made it just 137, I could have made it just the letters or whatever like that. But yeah, I just liked the flow and the look of the letters, the number, the letters, and just 137 Works. Again, it all works. It just works to me, if you'll excuse the pun. But that's about it. I just thought I should give a quick explanation. So the channel now is gone by 137 Works. Again, I'm hoping that if you look up Irish Gunner HD on YouTube, it still finds me. I would hope so. I'm still going to include Irish Gunner HD on the tags and stuff like that for my videos, just so it's still found. But that's it. If you have any more questions, or if you thought the name was cool, or if you like the logo, or if you'd like to see anything different, please do let me know. Because, like, again, I don't think the channel art is final. I kind of just replaced the dark blue, or the Tottenham colour blue and white, with the logo. I don't know if I'm going to add that, or add to that, or something like that, but or say for example the thumbnails, like I'm not sure how that'll work now with the big blue bar, but with only the 137 Works logo. Or I might just leave it the way it is with the Assetto Corsa, or with the Assetto Corsa video that I did. The thumbnail for that was the exact same as it was in the past. It's just, instead of saying Irish Gunner HD in the Bebas Neue font, however you pronounce it, it just says 137 Works, and I think I might just leave it at that, or I might add just the logo or something like that. I haven't exactly thought it all the way through. But yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. The outro hasn't changed. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.